Welcome back to another video, everybody. I'm your host, Bunny, and welcome back to another reaction. Today, we're going to be reacting to Brewstew Cub Scout Camp by Brewstew Films. Now, I know I'm a little bit late on this video, and I'm sorry I haven't been really posting. I've been, more streaming on twitch.tv/ShuttleBunny, my Twitch. I've been streaming more on that, so I haven't been actually able to post any videos, but I am here now. And I want to try and get more videos out for you guys, because that's what I love doing, and I know I haven't been able to in the few days. Anyway, I do not know what to expect for this video, except that it's going to be about Cub Scout camps. The like ratio is pretty good, 42,000 likes is pretty good, so hopefully it's going to be really funny. Yeah, original link matches below, go subscribe to Brewstew Films, and without further ado, let's react.
Alright, now when I was a kid, Cub Scouts was a big deal. And in Cub Scouts, you do all sorts of stuff. You race blocks of wood down a ramp, you carve animals out of soap with a sweet pocket knife, but most of all, you got to go to Cub Scout camp. Now our Cub Scout camp was in this random plot of land in the middle of the city called Camp Miaconda. Miaconda, of course, is an old Mohican proverb that translates to land adjacent to a Kmart.
Land adjacent to a Kmart.
And my little 10-year-old couldn't even pronounce Camp Miaconda. To me, it was always Camp Anaconda. Anaconda, of course, is an old English proverb that means Jennifer Lopez movie. Now at Camp Anaconda,
of course they had to go for Jennifer Lopez.
Our main goal was to earn merit badges. And I have to say it was pretty easy for us to earn these merit badges because our Cub Scout leader wasn't very good at his job. He liked to ass a lot of things. We'd be standing in the middle of the woods and he'd be like, hey, you guys know fire's really hot, right? Yeah? Okay, good job. Here's your fire safety badge. You guys know when you get lost in the woods, you're supposed to eat berries and try to find your way out, right? Yeah, I guess. Perfect. Here's your forced survival badge. But of all
I guess a badge is really easy to get now.
the badges that you can earn, nothing was more important than your Arrow of Light badge. Because your Arrow of Light badge proved that you were no longer just a
The Cub Scout badge, not a Legend of Zelda weapon. Oh.
Cub Scout, you are a full-blown Boy Scout. You're a man now. You're a man Scout.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's a man Scout, alright.
I am Boy Scouts.
So on what would be my last trip to Camp Anaconda, our goal for that weekend was to finally earn our coveted Arrow of Light. And on this particular trip, my dad decided to chaperone because, well, it's hard for one person to manage a bunch of kids in the woods. I don't think he was excited for it. What, to babysit a bunch of middle of the woods? Not really, no. And I can't really blame him. Now, in order to get your Arrow of Light, you had to meet certain expectations. They're not just gonna give it to you, it's an Arrow of Light for Christ's sake. This ain't no Girl Scout, or if you sell 2 cookies, they give you 19 badges on your sachet. No, this is a big deal.
No, that's Girl Scouts. This is Boy Scouts. You gotta be manly in order to get, your badges.
Our Cub Scout leader, we just had to do the bare minimum. Okay, it says here you guys gotta know how to tie a square knot. Can you do that? I can tie my shoes. Good enough for me. Next one here, you have to memorize the Scout code. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Jesus Christ, Timmy, that was a bit overkill, don't you think? God
yeah, but he remembered it, so I give him props for that.
damn, I would have accepted be good or not be an asshole for Christ's sake. Now, our final test for our Arrow of Light happened inside of the cabin that we were staying in on the last night of the trip. Alright, here's the deal. You guys can get your little arrows of light as long as you keep this fire lit all night tonight and you don't burn down the cabin and murder everybody, okay? So naturally, we all decided to take 2-hour shifts watching the fire while the rest of us slept, and because it was my brilliant-ass idea, I got the first shift. Now, staying up for fire duty was pretty easy for 2 reasons. For one, our scout leader told us this really fucked up scary story right before bed.
The deer head on the wall.
And it traumatized the hell out of us. Hey, you kids ever hear about the Manitoba Mangler? The Manitoba Mangler? Yeah, it's a story about a guy that murdered a bunch of children in the 1980s. Yeah, he hacked them all up.
That's not really a story you want to be telling kids in the woods, but okay.
Into pieces with a dull chainsaw. It was fucking wild. And for 2, for those of you that don't know, my dad likes to snore loud as hell. And when I say loud as hell, I mean if he was taking a nap on the couch, you could hear his ass from the outside. There'd be people walking down the street and shit. What the hell was that? A goddamn wildebeest? Hell,
Wildebeest.
he'd snore so
Every Brewster video, they always come up with something new. It's either I think it was last time a Kodiak brown bear, and now it's a wildebeest. My God.
loud, sometimes he'd wake his own ass up. Ah! What the fuck was that? Is there a wildebeest in here? So there I am, on fire watch. My dad's snoring like he's possessed by the fucking devil. At this point, the whole cabin's awake. Jesus Christ, that man's septum is deviated as fuck. Some little kids outside the cabin.
I just realized that's a Lincoln log. a leaking log cabin. Aw.
Taking a piss, wondering what the hell's going on. What the hell is that? Is somebody starting a chainsaw? Is it the fucking Manitoba Mangler? So needless to say, we
The Manitoba Mangler.
didn't catch the goddamn cabin on fire because, well, nobody got to sleep that night except for my dad. The next morning, everybody's pissed off at him. Hey, the next time you want to help me out with a bunch of kids, could you not snore like it's the fucking apocalypse? So shout out to my dad's demonic ass snoring, because without that, we wouldn't have got our little goddamn arrows of light. The end.
And that is Boy Scout Camp. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like. This video was pretty good. I'd give it, on a scale from 1 to 10, I already give it a scale on 1 to 10. I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. It was a pretty good video. Like I said earlier, they always seem to come up with new things with these videos. It's either the Kodiak Brown Bear or whatever the hell they said before. But hopefully... but it was pretty funny. Anyways, originally best just below. Go subscribe to Brewstew Films. And without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.